Okay, here is a butterfly leg of lamb that I have taken the bone out and just sprinkled it with a light basic seasoning, okay, of garlic and onion, a little salt, and black pepper, which I'm going to add now with my fancy gadget, as you can see. Okay. But the real seasoning is the homemade seasoning, old time style. Okay, well, I did cheat. I put it in the blender and then I just put it in this to make it a little finer in the old school mortar and pestle. And of course the seasoning is our green seasoning, spring onions, scotch bonnet, pepper, all the herbs, marjoram, marjoram, thyme, parsley, I can't remember what else, but yeah, that's it. And then we take that from there, and basically I always like to score the meat so that you get that seasoning right down in those grooves. So we add, there we go, and we just put that seasoning in there like that. See, down in these grooves here, and then we just push it in so that it is all literally lathered in the seasoning right down in the groove. And it literally just cooks down and disappears. And like with my pasta the other day, I always like things to be lathered with seasoning. So there we go. One more down in this groove here. And then okay, so covered in seasoning. And then that will be turned this side down into the baking tray, and I'll spread the rest of it on the top. So that's the butterfly leg of lamb. We will see how that is in about 2 hours. I like to do it nice and slowly so it's tender falling. Well, not falling off the bone because I've taken the bone out, but you know what I mean. Now once you see these, you know what's coming, okay? Okras. So you know, in the West Indies, we make, either call it coucou, fungi, cormeal, and of course the Italians call it polenta. Yes, that's right. So these will boil, our good okras. You get that nice lathery, slimy. But when you know the health properties of okras, I'm telling you, they contain antioxidants, they lower heart disease, they provide something called lectin, which is a cancer-fighting protein, and lowers blood sugar, and folate, which is useful in pregnancy. So there's so many nutritional properties in okras. So even if you're not making coucou, fungi, cornmeal, polenta, you can incorporate it in your vegetables. So yeah, we'll see my coucou later. Of course, with me nothing is simple. Here are some red peppers and onions browning down, which will go into the coucou, fungi, cornmeal to give it just that little extra flavor. And that's why I always like putting a little twist on the traditional dishes because old school would never do this. But not only does it taste better, it looks better too with the red and green. Now this is the difficult bit because it's all about making it with no lumps. There should be absolutely no lumps. So here's me adding the cook up onions and peppers for flavoring. As you can see, the okras are in there. And me stirring in this cornmeal now will be done in private in case I have to bin it and start again. It wasn't as horrific as I thought, but now this is about making the cornmeal cook, and you've just got to keep stirring and keep stirring, not let it sit, and yeah, just keep going until the meal is cooked and it's nice and smooth. So I'll see you in a bit. Not a single lump. I'm so pleased with myself. So pleased with myself. It's all gone swimmingly. So this will be served soon. Okay, there is the lamb. It is done. It is nicely, slowly cooked. And yeah, that is it. That is it. The final product. There you go. Turned cornmeal with lamb, slow cooked lamb. Yeah. And lots of gravy.